amazing artist. And we're going to bring Cord up here, introduce her quickly, and then we'll walk through the lineup. Thank you.
Lurie is a fine artist that has been exhibiting nationally for over 15 years. Her work has been featured in many design and lifestyle magazines, on television, and in several industry publications. She has been commissioned for public and private installations and is represented by 5 galleries in the U.S. She has received several awards, including the esteemed Jurors Award from Gladys Nielsen at Woman Made Gallery in Chicago. She was awarded fellowship from the Chantel and Rush Creek Foundations, and was an artist in residence the past 2 summers. Lon and I are big fans of her work, and we met her dad not too long ago. You tell me when you're ready.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah, we're ready.
For these 7 minutes, I will share a glimpse into my creative life, the duality that exists in my work, the experience of control and of surrender, the actions of preparation and improvisation. It is the theme and the heartbeat of what I do. The natural world is ordered. Rivers flow, sunsets land, mountains form as glaciers melt, riverbeds are carved by erosion. Steel returns to dust over time. In the city, the same is true. Traffic develops. Old neighborhoods are replaced by new construction. Dirt roads are converted into highways. Google has become a verb. Dialogues occur on tiny screens stored in our pockets. At the apex where nature meets industry, irony reveals itself. Cracks woven through concrete floors, dilapidated walls, and rusted train cars were once shiny, new utilitarian objects confronting the effects of time, weather, gravity, and human contact. They become branded with the impact of decay and change and transformation. Elements and content in my work reveals a nexus between our man-made and our natural world. Spontaneous drips of liquid pigment, layers of experimentation, gravity and chemistry mingle with animated brushstrokes, illustrating impulsive surges. Innocent childhood scribble marks the canvas with integrity and frivolity, accompanied by metered, pedantic hours of tiny dots, the structured claws of a triangle, the perfection of a circle, lattice work of a meditative mind, rigid nooks in the corners of geometry. In the studio, time changes. Removed from the realm of the mundane, the digits and the parentheses, the deadlines, schedules and meetings, the texts, emails, and rush hours. Time in the studio is like walking through a forest without a map or a compass. I greet time differently. I move with fluidity and playfulness. I become aligned with the sacred. I ritualize the banal. I locate questions and excavate research. I'm amazed and intrigued and accept that I'll never quite understand how it all works. I spent years trying to understand. I yearned for answers and searched for meaning. I traveled the world and lived a gritty life. I grew up in Chicago, was a student of art in Savannah, Georgia, studied Kabbalah with Orthodox rabbis in the old city of Jerusalem, traversed the Nile River on a felucca boat in Egypt, nestled my bosom into the red earth of the New Mexico mountains for a decade, had love affairs in Holland, made music in Greece, hitchhiked through California, slept in Bedouin tents in the desert near Petra, laid under the clear sky in Wyoming during the Perseid meteor shower, bathed in natural hot springs in the river near Taos, played darbuka in the desert of Wadi Rum, sat in meditation for 10 days. Seriously. Observed blissful sunsets over Albuquerque from a sky peppered with hot air balloons. I have been with family as they pass on, experienced illness, lived through loss, been penniless, heartbroken, and afraid. I have laughed for days, cried for weeks, loved for years, and I have also found joy. Inside it all, there is duality. There is an attempt to manage. And then there is the reality of allowing. There is grasping for comfort and releasing control of the reins. Life moves with or without me. I embrace this great mystery and recognize it as my teacher. Inside the not knowing is where the magic lives. Inside the moments of risk and vulnerability and improvisation is where authenticity resides. The paintings, these paintings marry the intuitive gestural order of things. The unexpected, the unknown, the surprising, with the predictable, didactic, and directed. We constantly strive to achieve balance. We are continuously humbled by the unpredictable nature of life. I am consistently humbled in the studio by the same thing, and the resolve of the work comes in bringing these two experiences together to coexist and sing. Inside of my work there is a fingerprint, a human beacon of experience, a trail of guided movements and intentions, of failures and successes, layers of trial and error, echoes of decision-making, of confidence and self-doubt, of courage and risk-taking, of effort and skill, of time and intention, of letting go and of control. And the work leaves this mark. In the words of Louise Nevelson, my total conscious search in life has been for a new way of seeing, a new image, a new insight. This search not only includes the object, but the in-between place, the dawns and the dusks, the objective world, the heavenly spheres, the places between the land and sea. Whatever creation man invents, the image can be found in nature. We cannot see anything that we are not already aware of. The inner and the outer together are one.
That's just beautiful stuff. If you ever have the chance to see live painting,